Hey guys, welcome to the Open Journal Society. I wanted to do a flip through today of the book for paper lovers by Flo, and to show you guys what is in it. I won't do the whole thing because it's a lot, and I also used some of the stuff already, so there's that. But yeah, let's take a look at it. So the first few pages are, of course, them advertising. This particular one, they have different versions of it, and I just really liked the colors in this one, and it kind of gives off a kind of vintagey 1970s vibe to me. So yeah, let's just start looking through it. So it is full of papers that they're scored, so you can pull them right out and you can put them into your journals. And I believe these are different artists that participate in creating the pages for the Flow books. The next one I want to get the nature one, because I really like the way it looked, and I like some of the images in there. So you have a lot of this kind of paper. And here there's also stickers. I do find that the stickers don't stick very well. Just a heads up. For some reason I put these down, and every time I open my notebook or my journal, they kind of pop up. So I don't know why that is, but it does not, they do not stick well, unfortunately. Then you have little cards that you can pull out and also add to your journaling. Then there is, I believe this is a longer sheet, and then there's some more here. Let's take a look and see what this looks like. I'm just gonna pull it out. And you can use some of this for wall art if you wanted to decorate your art room or something. And of course I ripped it wrong, but that's fine. As you can see there, and this is ultra cute. So you have the little kittens and different animals. Great paper. The paper is really good quality. I have to give them that. There's a lot of those. There's sheets for writing in here. More stickers. Again, they don't stick well, but I have used some of them. And when you're done with the sticker part of the sheet, you can just use the paper in the back. Here are more cards that you can cut out. Here's another. I'll try to pull this one out carefully so it doesn't rip. Here's another poster. Got a lot of green here, and it's an elephant holding a teapot and what looks like a little cake. Oops. This is what I feel gives the 70s vibes to this particular Flow book. You have that. There's, again, paper you can add to your journals. There's little sets to make cards. You just cut them out. More stickers. Same issue with these. They did not stick well. More little cards. And then here is another poster. So that's the two sides of that. Then you have things like this throughout the books. Let me see if I can get this open. This is like a little notebook. You can throw it in your purse and write. And you have some of the images in here. So this is really, really cute. And Then you have a couple of, I want to say each one of these books comes with a section like this. And it has like the months and like calendar format. And then it has the months and these little tags that you can you know, add to a package, or I actually added this to my planner. So one of these is glued, a couple of these are glued onto my planner. So then we have this section here. Whoops. Sorry guys, I'm going a little fast because there's a lot in this book. And I don't want this video to be 10 hours long. And this is more like photography. Very, I don't know, I like the shadows and stuff like that. As a former photographer, all of this is appealing to me. The abstractness of it. And these, again, you can put them in a frame if you wanted to, or you can use them in your journals. Then there are coupons, a little coupon book, which I also have not opened. And you have different coupons in here. It says, "Let it be." A philosophical perspective coupon. "Baby, can you drive my car?" A "borrow my car for the day" coupon. Or "baby, you can drive my car." So yeah, there's a lot of cute little coupons in there. And then you have some envelopes. And then this is also envelopes. And the different, this one's cute. You have more paper, little pencil theme there. Letters, and there was a sheet that had the letters, a smaller version of the letters, but I used those up, so there's that. But you can cut the letters out and use them to put wording into your notebooks. They're kind of big, so you kind of have to play around with them. More stickers. I haven't used any of these. Another big poster. Can I even get this one out? Yeah, I think so. This one's gonna rip really crazy because it was half ripped when I got it. But you have this paper. You have some cats. I really love this. And this paper is like, it feels like the paper, almost canvas-like when you touch it. It's very textured. This is really cute. So you have that. What else do we have? These are also stickers that you can pull off. Again, these do not stick well. I don't know. That's, for me, it's kind of disappointing because one of the reasons that I got this was because I wanted to use the stickers in here. And yeah. Then you have some cards. These are like postcards that you can send out or you can keep. I collect postcards, so these will probably end up in my collection. Here's another poster. Let me try to break this without messing it up. One side we have the cat, and on the other side we have the young woman reading a book, or the young person. I can't tell really what it is. But more paper to write on. These are great for backgrounds when you're working on your junk journaling. And And here you can cut out and create like little envelopes with these. You can see more of the where to fold on this particular one here, but you guys get the idea. More stickers, ultra cute. More stickers. Actually, these aren't stickers, these are cards. Here is another poster. This side has cats on it, and let's see, the inside has the coffee pots, the greca pots, or mocha, depending on where you're from, how you pronounce it. I really like this. I did not notice this was in here, but this page I'm definitely gonna use. So, more paper. There's just so much beautiful printed paper. Look at that. Now, the one thing with these flow books are the price. That's the one problem. But here's more little stamp stickers. Very cute. More cards. Another poster. We're coming to the end of it. But the problem with the flow books, and it has taken me a really long time to break down and actually buy one of these, is the fact that they're really expensive. This one was $34.99. However, I was thinking to myself as I'm going through it and I'm using all these pages, it's actually probably cheaper. Look at that. That's really cool. Cheaper to get something like this than to buy all of this separately. So you're getting a lot of different papers and postcards and notes and stickers and things that you can use for your journaling, for decorating, you name it. It's all in here. And so you're getting all of this for $34 as opposed to buying all of the little pieces and spending probably a heck of a lot more than $34 for it. So that, at least this is what I'm telling myself to justify the cost of it. But it also came with this little cute card, and it's a little arts and crafts store, and you can open the little compartments and see what's inside. And there's a lot of little spots where you can open up and check behind. So yeah, that's it. I know I went through this really fast, but if you have been considering, like me, had been considering getting one of these for a really, really long time. Every time I went into Barnes & Nobles, I walked over and grabbed one of these and looked at it, looked at the price and put it down. I can tell you after actually buying one of these that it is worth it. I have already used a lot of the stuff in here, and there is a lot more for me to use. So yeah, again, it's the book for paper lovers, and it's by Flow, and they do have different versions of it. I think the cheapest one is like $28 or $29, and all of your papers contained in one spot. So that's it, guys. That's all I have. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being here with me. And if you are new to my channel, hit like, subscribe, please. And yeah, leave me a comment if you've gotten this. What do you think about it? And yeah, are you planning to get one? I would love to know. So that's it, guys. Until next time, bye.